Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and first look of the Sanabul La Uva boxing gloves. So check it out. Hey, what's up guys? Carlo here, and today I'm doing an unboxing and first look of the Sanabul La Uva boxing gloves. These retail for $275. They are a limited edition boxing glove. They come in 14 ounces in Velcro closure, and what makes these gloves extremely unique and innovative is that these are the world's first pair of grape leather boxing gloves. And if you recall, last year I actually did an unboxing and I eventually reviewed the Sanabul Los Cactus boxing gloves, which were the world's first pair of cactus leather boxing gloves. And what you're starting to see is a higher demand from consumers, from people in the boxing community, both in terms of competitive and people that are just doing boxing to stay in shape, that there's a higher demand for more sustainable, renewable types of leather, the synthetic type leathers, rather than your traditional cowhide leather that comes from an animal. So what you're seeing is products like cactus leather and now grape leather, which is what many people will say is more environmentally friendly. It's more renewable, sustainable, and you get the same level of quality and durability without having to sacrifice a cow and basically animals for that. So you're starting to see the industry kind of grow and evolve in that regard. And I was really interested on trying these out because I've never even heard of grape leather, to be honest with you, to begin with. I just heard about cactus leather last year and watched a couple of YouTube videos to kind of educate myself on that. But now Sanabul is really taking it to the next level, and they're making grape leather boxing gloves. So I'm really interested to see really how these feel and how they look. So looking at the exterior of the box, it does come in this nice cardboard box that has kind of the Sanabul logos all over it. It does say La Uva. Hopefully I pronounced that right. La Uva, La Uva, right there on the box. And there's some writing on here. It says handmade, 14 ounce size. It does only come in 14 ounces. I do wish they made more sizes, but maybe because it's a limited edition release, they just kind of keep it to one size. Solvent-free, animal-friendly, premium outer material, professional grade fit and durability, performance fabric inner lining. So on the other side, it says Sanabul La Uva boxing gloves represents the innovative combination of luxury and sustainability. Originating from Italy, so this material that they use, this grape leather, is actually manufactured in Italy. The outer material is composed of renewable byproducts from the wine industry, aka grape leather, crafted using an eco-sustainable manufacturing process. So again, the big picture behind it is to be able to kind of move forward in the boxing industry and the gear industry, and having more renewable and just environmentally responsible products like this one you see here. So let's go ahead and open this up and see how these gloves look. So this box open. Inside has this yellow paper, very similar to the paper that was in the Los Cactus gloves. It does come with a couple of silica packets. And if you guys ever wonder what these silica gel packets are for, it's just to pull away moisture from whatever these are thrown in. That's why you typically see these in like shoe boxes and whatnot. So these are actually nice if you put this like in a container. If you store your boxing equipment, this is really good for that because it'll draw the moisture away from your boxing equipment and kind of keep it nice and dry, because moisture is what's going to kill your boxing gear. So just a little handy tip. And here is the right glove. And man, that looks beautiful. I love the design on here. It looks almost identical to the Los Cactus gloves, if I can recall design-wise. But it's kind of like a kind of a dark purple, almost like a purple maroon color, just depending on how you look at it in the light. So here's the right glove, and here is the left glove. Next to each other, taking out of that wrapping paper. I'll just show you guys how these gloves look. So the first thing you notice, and hopefully the video can capture it, is that the grape leather Looks almost very similar to the cactus leather in terms of just how thick and the softness of it, you know, the texture of this leather. And it also has almost like a like a dry, you know, like when your skin looks super dry and ashy, kind of, especially in the wintertime when it's really cold and you look at your legs and you haven't put lotion on your legs and it has kind of the ashy look. That's what it kind of looks like, and it doesn't rub off. So it's part of the texture of the glove and the finish. You can see if I rub it, it doesn't actually come off. It almost looks like there's a layer of dust on there, but it's actually part of the leather. It looks very unique in that regard. Let me see the left side. So you can see this left side, it looks a little bit stronger and you can actually see it. And that's actually a part of the glove. So it kind of has almost like a layer of, I don't even know what that is, if that's just the way the grape leather looks, but you can see that there. But it has a nice texture to it. It uses multi-layer foam padding. I'm assuming it's probably similar to what they used in the Los Cactus. That has a medium density. It's not rock solid, not too soft. And then the other type of leather, there's two types right here, this has almost like a scaly reptilian feel to it on this side. So you can see the thumb and the outer perimeter of the hand compartment uses this grape leather that has more of a scaly texture and feel. But both leathers actually feel really nice and have a very premium feel to it. So in terms of synthetics, if you want to call it, I'm really impressed just by my initial look of these gloves. Just like I was with the Los Cactus Sanabul gloves, I thought for a synthetic leather, they look fantastic. They feel great, and I still use those Los Cactus gloves till today. They're part of my rotation. I still use those, but this almost looks identical in terms of the design. I would have to go grab the Los Cactus gloves to compare them, but design-wise, other than the finish of like this reptile material, they both have kind of this insert with this border right here. So you have the Sanabul logo, and then you have this gold stitching that kind of weaves in and weaves out. That's actually embroidered in. So I do like that. I'm not so sure that's a good idea to use these as sparring gloves. For training, definitely. Hitting the mitts, yes. But to me, these are more of like a glove that you can just look at and admire for the design and how clean and unique they look. But with the stitching right over that knuckle area, I definitely would stray away from using these for sparring. And not that you probably would want to spar with these to begin with, just because they're a very unique glove to begin with. And being limited edition, I would probably just hang on to these and not use them, to be honest with you. But you can see it has a pretty nice large grip bar. You do have ventilated holes. And like the Los Cactus, the holes actually have the embroidered stitching around each hole. So you get that added touch both on the thumb as well as on the palm. You do have an attached thumb. I'm not too sure what this design is right here. It's on the actual box itself. I'm not sure if it's part of the Sanabul branding or if it's La Uva. I gotta start researching what the meaning of that is, as well as what this icon means, that logo. But maybe somebody can comment in the comments box and let me know what this means. If you already know, just put it down below. But I'm kind of curious to know what that designation is. And then down here you have a tapered Velcro strap, very similar to like the rival Ergo strap. So it starts up higher and then tapers down lower. So essentially, when you put this on and you have your hand in the hand compartment, you basically have this entire section protecting your wrist from this lower fat portion of the bottom of your palm all the way down to the section of your wrist. So you get better wrist support in that regard. It does say Sanabul right there again, and then you have that embroidery all the way through on the Velcro strap. So definitely love the look of that, the attention to detail that goes into that. Another Sanabul rubberized tag on that piping, and then you also have this tricot liner with the Sanabul logo on the inside. I believe these gloves are manufactured in Pakistan. The grape leather material is from Italy. So it's one thing to have the materials from one region and then they manufacture it somewhere else. So I think sometimes that kind of gets mistaken. Sometimes people are like, well, is it manufactured? So you have to kind of look for those words. There's keywords when you look at it. Some companies will say it's designed and engineered in this country, but manufactured in this country. So just be mindful of that. In regards to these are actually manufactured in Pakistan, but the actual grape leather is from Italy. Putting my hand in here, let's see how these feel. These feel more compact. Definitely feel more compact than the Los Cactus gloves. I feel like the Los Cactus gloves, which were 14 ounces as well, felt a little bit bigger in the hand compartment area. They feel really comfortable, nice deep finger compartment. Feel a little bit on the stiff side. And I feel like the thumb still could be improved. And that was probably my biggest critique with the Los Cactus gloves, is that the thumb felt a little bit kind of awkward, like it kind of flared out a little bit too much. And with these, it's a little bit on the flared outside as well. I feel like they can pull it in a little bit more to make it more comfortable. But the liner feels really good. The wrist support feels great. I love the fact that they have a large amount of wrist support that goes all the way up. If anything, the only one thing I would actually fix with these gloves would definitely be the thumb. And you can actually see that the piping on the thumb is a little bit on the tight side. So I'm kind of interested to see how these perform once I put my hand wraps on and start to break them in. It does feel a little bit stiff right off the bat, but the finger compartment, I definitely like how deep it is. So it puts your hand and your fist into a natural punching position, so you can land on your knuckles every single time that you land a punch with these. But overall, I think these gloves look awesome. They're very unique. The grape leather looks fantastic in my opinion, especially for a synthetic. I'm kind of interested to see how these hold up over time with me training with these, and whether or not these thumbs get more comfortable over time. So if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure you guys leave them down below in the comments box. I'll put the link in the description box where you can find the Sanabul La Uva grape leather boxing gloves. I'll see you guys later. Take care.